Are you hungry?
Give me something good.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött. It's over 30 degrees here in Switzerland now. It's mid-August, and we need something light for dinner. So I'm gonna make a classical panzanella. It's like a kind of a bread salad from Italy. The story behind it, it's a salad. Well, there are two stories. One said it was created by kind of peasants that had stale bread but fresh seasonal vegetables. The other story is it was created by fishermen who had stale bread and vegetables. So whichever way you prefer, those are the two kind of origins of it. I don't know which one is true. But it's stale bread with the seasonal vegetables. But since it's summer and we have a lot of good seasonal vegetables, I thought it would be the perfect salad. And I have some nice, it's not really stale, it's 2 days old sourdough bread as well to make it with. But before we have a look at all the ingredients we have, as always, please click the subscribe button. Check the little bell icon so that you get notifications when new content comes online. Let's have a look. So on the board we have, you can say the three basics of any panzanella is the bread, the tomatoes. That's actually four basics. So the bread, the tomatoes, the cucumber, and the Tropea onions. It's kind of a red onion, but it's not as harsh. It's quite gentle in the taste. What I've added to the mix is some summer, like fresh fennel. You see it's quite small, but it's nice and fresh. So we'll chop some of that up as well. And for the vinaigrette that we're making, we have some lemon, we have some anchovies, some garlic, and some capers. We have wine vinegar. This is sherry vinegar, I think. We have some apple cider vinegar and some olive oil. But there's a bit of prepping, so let's get prepping. So we start with the bread. I already sliced it up, but we should cube it. Like nice bite-sized cubes. Like this. Why did I slice it before? Because it wasn't really stale yet. As I said, it was 2 days old. So I sliced it and put it outside for the slices to dry out a bit. Because if the bread is too wet still, it won't suck up all the nice good juices. So we'll do the rest of the bread and then we'll continue. So that's our bread. We'll leave it in this bowl and then we can put everything together in this bowl and it will suck up nicely. One thing I forgot to mention that we didn't have on the board is basil. I'll put quite a lot of Greek basil, like the small-leaved basil, in as well. You can use big-leaf basil as well, the normal basil. But I like the Greek one better. Now for the tomatoes, again the same thing. We kind of make it bite-sized pieces. I'll do some thicker slices of these ones. You can put it straight in the bowl. I never like this. If you watch my channel, you know that. So I always cut up like the stem. Like that, just to get it away. Any way you like to cut it. We'll cut up the rest and then we'll continue with the cucumber. Now for the cucumber, this is up to you, but I prefer to take out this inside here. And the easiest way to do that is just with a spoon. Why do I prefer to take it out for this salad? It's because it has too much water in it, so it will be too wet. The water from the tomatoes is enough in my mind. So this is how easy it is. You just scrape it out and then you cut up the cucumber. That's it for our cucumber. Now we'll go on with the Tropea onion. Here again, we just split it down the middle. And then slices. Not too thin. That's like the perfect slice. Our Tropea are done. Now we just, this is not a classical thing to use, the fennel, but I kind of like the taste, and it's nice and in season now, especially when they're this small. I still kind of like to cut out this hard part here. You don't have to, but it's a bit harder than the rest. And then we just slice this up as well. Like that. And this is perfect. Let that get in with the rest as well. So the last thing, what I forgot to show you at the beginning, the Greek basil. And this is so fine that you just have to kind of pluck it. You don't have to pluck it leaf by leaf. Done with the cutting prep, we have a beautiful bowl of wonderful things. Let's just get in with your hands and kind of slowly mix it a bit. You can already see on the bread it's soaking up the juices from the tomatoes. Now this is one of these kind of typical dishes that is actually better well, the longer it goes. So today will be great, but tomorrow will be even better, and the day after as well. So we'll leave it like that for now, and we'll prepare the salad dressing. I'm gonna make this into a paste. Into the paste, some lemon juice. I would say the juice of half a lemon is enough. Like that. And now the liquids. Put a tablespoon of sherry vinegar. Tablespoon of cider vinegar. And we start with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now we can scrape off the rest. Give it a little taste. Perfect. You don't need salt in this because the anchovies obviously and the capers are quite salty. And now we just have to mix it all up. So now let's get the dressing over here. If you're wondering about the dressing quantities, yes, it's less oil than I would normally mix with vinegar. But since there's so much juice in here, you don't need it more. It will dilute a bit. And now the 2 best tools you have, get in there and mix it again. And I will let this stand, I would say at least an hour, and then we'll serve it up and give it a taste. Our panzanella is nice and juicy, so we'll serve it up. Get a bit of everything on there. Some black pepper, freshly ground, and a little bit more of the basil. And there it is, the perfect dish for when it's 30 degrees outside like today. As you can see, I'm sweating. Let's dig in. Get a little bit of everything. It's a perfect summer dish. This dish lives and dies with the quality of the ingredients you put in it, like most kinds of dishes. But if you have really nice, fresh, seasonal vegetables, good bread, there's nothing that can go wrong. It's going to taste great. Doesn't matter if you have Greek basil or normal big leaf basil. Doesn't matter if you only have red tomatoes or a mix like we have today. it will taste amazing. It needs a bit of time to kind of soak up the juices, the bread, and for everything to mix nicely together. And what I did, that I didn't show you, but when I took it out now, after a while, I just mixed it again, kind of get the juices mixed all over again. But this is a perfect dish for a warm summer day. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you stuck with me this long, as always, please click the thumbs up, the like button below. And if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button as well. It means a lot to me, every person that likes and subscribes and comments, because it shows me that there are people out there in the vast universe of YouTube that actually enjoy the content I do. So it kind of helps me to motivate myself to keep going. So please either like, subscribe, or leave a comment, or do all three if you haven't done yet. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.